Hope I sound a little bit better. Coughing while eating a cough drop. But so if anybody can help with anything towards it, guys, it'd be appreciated. I honestly don't know what the plan is going to be if we can't cover it. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Ashley and Chris.
Oh, hey.
It's good to hear, man. That is good to hear. Hope I just didn't deafen anybody who's got earbuds in. I may have to go back and sit in the chair. Oh, man, not too good. Not too good. I've been sick. This is actually the best I've felt all day. I still feel kind of bleh. And then we're staring down. We relocated to a different city. We've been here for about 3 weeks. We moved, and now I'm worried about our hotel room and trying to find a job. So it's just pile on after pile on after pile on. I'm going to go back to the chair. I keep laying down. I can't breathe. Yeah, when I'm upright,
Yeah.
my nose opens up. So when I lay down, it's like, buddy, we ain't having none of this. Not today, mister. Thank you, Chris. I'll get better. I'm more worried about the hotel and everything than anything else. There's one kind of close that I put in an application for. I've been putting in applications, going to interviews, putting in some foot traffic, going back and forth. So I am definitely trying my butt off to find something, because I'm 110% past living like this. I just want to find a job, go to work, pay our bills, and be left alone. Yeah, you go to these places and they're like, hey, we're hiring urgently. And then it takes a month before they let you know anything. Like one place was like really like, oh yeah, we're about to hire. We want to hire 10 people at one time. And when we get that many people, you know, we're going to bring everybody in. And I'm like, well, could you please hurry and get to 10 people? Because I need a job. But they did kill him. It's basically, if we want to secure, we got a place to stay long term, we have to pay for the week. It's a situation where I could go up there and pay for a day and not know if I'm going to have the room the next day. I know exactly what you're talking about, Chris. Exactly. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get back on our feet now. We're in a new spot, new location, new town. Now, to secure it long term, I would have to pay it weekly. Even if I, do a daily reservation, then when so many days we have to leave. So, I need help with $348. It seems like a mountain I can't climb right. Thank you, everybody who's liking the live, though. I appreciate it. Make a reservation and you check in at 3. I have to check out at 11, so I'd have to leave for at least 4 hours. Pack everything up, leave, and hope there was something I could reserve. To secure the place, we're going to have to pay it for the week. To make sure we've got a place that we can stay here long term, and we don't have to pack up after so many days, or we don't have to pack up for 4 or 5 hours a day and then come back and check in and check out and check in. It's we got to pay for the week. How's it going? If you can send me a connection to somebody, then most definitely, but I'm not giving my location out to anybody about it because I can't risk that right now. Dawn, we've put in for some stuff like that. Angela's actually waiting on some work from home stuff to come in. definitely trying. It's taking a little bit longer to get started in a new city. We've been here 3 weeks, and I've been pounding the pavement every day. And I said to you that I would gladly take the directions you want to point me in. You can DM them to me. I mean, I don't know how to um, be any more clear with that. Okay, but you keep saying the same thing over and over, and then I'm telling you the same thing over and over. The only other option we have is to stay in the car. And I don't know where we stay here. So we're new to this area. That hinders me trying to find a job. So I have till Monday. Sarah, would you send me the information of that in a DM, please? The cold weather state. Let me tell you about our weather here. It was beautiful today. We got a chance of tornadoes tomorrow, and then Monday we have a freeze warning. So I'm in a state where we have all the seasons in the span of a few days. Good evening, Madeline. I'm hoping someone does come through and helps us out. Anything at all would help. I'm not on here asking somebody just to, hey, send me this full amount. If anything you can send would it gets us closer to it is appreciated. Excuse me. I am sick. The Wi-Fi we're using is the hotel's Wi-Fi, so I know a lot of jobs are you can't be on a public Wi-Fi like that. Some of them I've looked up you can. Anna Grace, right now we got a little bit left to eat from getting our EBT. So if we turn around and lose our room, we lose our food. So Heather says hi.
Hey.
The food won't last that long. Okay. That's our same one. We just changed the picture and the name up. We ain't changed anything on here in quite a while, so we just decided to change the picture and stuff like that. Okay, Heather, I'll pass that on to her. Heather said she would like to be friends with you on Facebook. She really doesn't do a whole lot with Facebook though. Thank you for the heart me, Jesse. I did pass it along to her. I don't do a whole lot on Facebook myself either, so. We didn't get the apartment. We're in a hotel right now. And if we don't get some help on the hotel room, we're not going to be in that much longer. Get $164. And we make it stretch as far as it'll possibly stretch. So we don't buy anything expensive. We buy a lot of ramen noodles, peanut butter and jelly. But we're going to make it stretch as far as it'll possibly stretch. It's been a couple of weeks now. Food is expensive. Everything's expensive. All the necessities are expensive because they know it's just that. It's a necessity. You got to have it. You got to have food. You got to have gas. You got to have your utilities. You got to have all that stuff. So they're just like, hey, guess what? We'll mark it up as high as we want to, and you're going to pay for it. So, hey Donna, it's been a long, crappy day. Very long, crappy day. our weather deciding that it wants to run the gauntlet. Just caused me to get a good little cold going on. Somebody else was saying LA was $8 a gallon. Mine's just sitting in pretty good. Never been to an Aldi's. They was building one in Dyersburg where we used to live, and it wasn't open when we left. And the we're not close enough to one to justify going to it to save a few dollars. Really, I mean, spend $20 in gas to save $15 in food. This doesn't sound like a good balance to me. I have not tried. I wished I had some hot tea and honey. I just don't have any. Let me tell you, I'd never sleep good. Last night I laid there miserable because I was feeling bad. Tonight I'm going to lay there miserable because I'm feeling bad, and got the looming doom of losing our hotel room on us. I don't have honey and lemon. I don't have the ingredients to do anything like that. Only thing I've got out of that is hot water. Someone did suggest earlier I go into the bathroom, turn on the shower on hot water for about 10 minutes, let it steam up real good and sit in there. I'm going to try that before I go to bed. Lola, I have it until Monday. I don't think I have any super flu or anything like that. If it gets worse, I'll go to the ER or something, but I'm not going to run there for just a cold. I am sick right now, Anna Grace. I got some Vicks. I've been using it. Tina Marie, I need $348. I know that is a lot, so I'm just asking anybody if they can help with anything at all. I mean, sure, if somebody wanted to come in here and send the full amount, man, that would be unbelievable. But I'm not thinking that's going to happen. So, I mean, it may. Who knows? That is for the whole week. It's $380 for the week. I have $32. I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn the hot water on and just kind of sit in there, let it steam up the bathroom real good here soon, and let it steam up the joint and sit in there for as long as I can stand it. Then I'll put some of that Vicks Vapor Rub on. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. It definitely is. It's I'm closing out a very crappy day. Okay, Bunky, I'll have to try that one. Then you can boil some salt water on the stove and breathe in the steam. It's like a breathing treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hang on one second. Now I put the Vicks in some boiling water once before and tried it. It did pretty good. Oh yeah, I don't think it's going to turn into anything too bad. I just think it's a change of the weather. You know, the other day we was down in the 30s, then we jumped back up to the 70s, and then today we're in the 70s, and tomorrow we got tornadoes, and then Monday we got a freeze warning. So it's like, once the weather decides that, hey, we're going to be stable, we're going to start warming up, and we're not going to jump around temperatures too much, I won't be sick anymore the rest of the year. Shouldn't be anyway. Knock on wood. So, Right. I have to take my other meds here in a minute. Regular blood pressure meds and everything. Got the phone away from me that time, guys. I coughed earlier on live, and somebody was like, "Man, I got earbuds in." I was like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to." Feel like crap. Stressed. I need somebody to come knock me out. I'm sure there's some volunteers on here that would come just. Well, John, I doubt that. So. I was not able to get her back on them yet. I'm hoping to get her back on there pretty soon. Hoping to get this letter in where she's filed for her disability. That way they can, like, okay, well, she's filed. That call came out in the middle of a word. Yep, that's all I got on the 8th was $164. Hey, Detroit. How are you doing tonight? It's got to be a most recent letter. It can't be one where she was turned down. It has to be one showing she has actively refiled. Detroit, everything is the opposite way. I'm battling some kind of little code thing going on, and we've got virtually a day left to come up with a crazy amount of money to keep our hotel room. I say crazy. It's crazy. It's $348. Some people might think crazy is like $1,000, but so asking any and everybody if you can help, please. Any help at all would be appreciated. Everything's going towards the room. You know, nothing's going anywhere it shouldn't. You're right on that, Dawn. It really is. Eve, I've talked to people who's, and it's crazy in our state how stupid it is. A buddy of ours lost half of one of his legs, and it still took him a year to get his disability. It's like they amputated from the knee, and it took him that long to get his disability. Thank you, Detroit. We'll be praying for you also. It's crazy, Shellbell. Yeah, and I've seen there was one girl that we know got it because she had severe allergies, and it hurt her to leave her house. First try, no attorney. First try got her disability. And then you see people sitting there with like, not to downplay her problem, but you see people sitting there with like life and death situation problems, like wheelchair bound people fighting for their disability when somebody goes up there and be like, my allergies hurt me when I leave the house. Oh, you're waving at me from Popeye's parking lot. Okay. What's the special on the windows at Popeye's? Oh, I'm not passing judgment on the disability, and I believe I did say that. I did say I was not downplaying her disability. I'm just saying that in the scheme of things, when you look at it, you look at someone who is wheelchair bound, filing for their second or third time, and having to get an attorney involved to get it, and they can't get out of the wheelchair, and there are people that way. Or someone whose allergies acts up. I don't know what. I don't know what I've seen with my own eyes. I know the girl who got it from her allergies. First try. Also know somebody other than my wife who's tried to get it 3 or 4 times. Their back is their disc is just basically deteriorating, or deteriorating disc disease. She's walking with a cane now, bent over, can't do anything. On her 4th try with an attorney, finally got her disability. So don't come over here and try to make something out of words that wasn't said. If the other girl, if that truly was a thing, her allergies have kept her, but you see her running around town and everything else, you see her getting out, but hey, but if that's truly her disability, then hey, fine, that's good. Glad she got it. Don't come over here and start spewing stuff where you don't know what I'm talking about. Ain't nobody downplaying anybody's disability. I know what I've seen with my own eyes on 2 different cases. So you tell me which one you're looking at and you think is the more severe case and who shouldn't have that much problems doing it. Someone walking with a cane and can't lift, can't stand straight, versus somebody, it might need a little bit more to convince the people, hey, this is really going on. So bottom line is, no matter what your disability is, when you're trying to get it, it takes too long for people to get it. That's the bottom line. No matter what your disability is, if they're making you jump through these hoops for years on top of years, The system is broken, and it's taking too long for people who deserve it to get it. Hey, DD, right now I'm trying to get help with our hotel room. I'm asking if anybody can donate anything towards that. Anything will be appreciated. Uh, I've got $32 out of the 380. I need 348 more, but anything at all will help. But it sucks when you got people. I need 348 is what I need. But I'm asking, like, if anybody can send anything, it'd be appreciated. It sucks that someone who needs their disability, clearly needs their disability, has to go get an attorney to get it. So that, because that attorney's going to take a percent at the end of the day. They're going to take money that person shouldn't have to give up. I've explained this 100 times. I think I explained it a while ago while you was in here, Eve. To secure that we have a room, I have to pay it for the week. At 33%. And Lisa, that's why I've been out every day trying to find a job and been going to job interviews. DD, yes it would. Yes it would. We are not in Dyersburg. We relocated about 3 weeks ago. See, that 33% is crazy. Just I'm using this number just because it's the easiest number for me to do the math on right now. I don't know if anybody would ever get this amount back in back pay, but you get $100,000 back in back pay, then you got to turn around and give an attorney $33,000 just to get something that you needed is insane to me. But we're not in Dyersburg. I'm not saying where we're at, but apparently somebody was standing at Popeyes waving at us. That's fine. If they think they're seeing us at the Airborne Inn tonight in Dyersburg, Tennessee, then they've got bigger issues than what's going on TikTok.
Yeah, most definitely.
They're hallucinating somewhere. They need to go get some help immediately. So, yeah, I changed it up a little bit today. I changed the name up a little bit, the picture up a little bit. We haven't done anything like that in quite some time. So, Jamie, not good. Not good. One iota of it. Angela's doing pretty good, feeling wise. I'm pretty sick. This old cold that I had the other night when I was home. Um, has set in pretty good, and we're looking at the hotel. I trust dogs more than people. You have been in here multiple occasions where I've explained that. So, hey, Shortcake, how are you doing? Well, welcome in, Shortcake. I hope you're having a good night. Benadryl and Vicks Vapor Rub right now. Where's your phone at? Let me see your phone. Guys, I'm sorry I keep coughing. I didn't take my cough drop, and now coughing's firing back up. Thank you, Jamie. I hope it passes quite quickly. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm trying to read something, and I'll get caught up with everybody in just 1 second. Trying to check something on yours, but every time I type in the name, for everything it does, it's like this: you're not alone. If someone you know is questions about body image, food, or exercise, it is important to know who to help. So, not let me type in anybody to look up. So it's weird. No, I do not want pneumonia. to secure that we have a room every day so it's not booked out from underneath us and we're put down, they block it out, this room's not available, I have to pay for a week. If I pay, say I'm paid up till tomorrow. All right, right now they still have us blocked out for the week. If I don't go up there Monday and pay for a week, pay for a day, might not have a room the next day. So, you see what it's doing to you? It's doing the same thing to you?
I'm sorry. Something else.
Hey, Scorpionette. There's a lot of stuff that I have never heard of, but it's happened, so. It's amazing how many people who are in the hotel field when you mention something about a hotel. I worked at NSK. We made steering wheel columns. My line did Subaru. Ford changed stuff on their steering wheel columns, and I didn't know a thing about it, and I worked in the plant that made them. So, okay. You're about the 10th person today who's been in my lives who's been in the hotel field. So, JC, you want to go ahead and get Eve? Right now, if I go up there and I pay them for the week on Monday, I'm blocked out for the week, and I have the option on the next Monday to pay for another week. They block it out that I'm going to be a long-term stay. If I go up there and I pay for a day, they don't block the room out. They keep the next days open. If someone comes up here and or calls up here, makes a reservation up here or whatever, and they need this room and I don't have it paid for that day, I don't have a room. Thank you, Jesse. And if I had $1 for every time I've explained that today, I could probably buy my own hotel. They block it out. You know, they block out the room like, hey, this guy's going to be here for a while. With that week commitment, they block out time for me to get there and pay for another week. And if I pay for this week, next week comes up, I go pay for that week, we're good to go. If I go up there and I say, I need to just pay for Monday, and then I go up there, I get the money for Tuesday, and I go up there Tuesday morning to pay for it, they might go, hey, you check out Tuesday at 11. We booked the room out underneath you. So thank you, Tanya, for saying that. I appreciate you saying that. It makes sense because it's been a battle. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, guys, because it's been an all day long battle of explaining that and then people telling me I'm wrong and I'm not right. And the whole I work for hotels. That's not right. I'm just like, that's why I said a while ago, I worked at NSK for 7.5 years making steering wheel columns for Subaru. That doesn't make me it doesn't make me an expert at making all steering wheel columns and what they do and how they function and how they're put together. Exactly, Mountain. It's just like, and again, it's just there's been a lot of people trolling me today. I'm very pleased with how well I've contained my composure from not feeling good today and having to deal with the same questions over and over and over. Dealing with somebody coming in here telling me they know this resource and that resource and this other resource and can send it to me.
And you're looking at it.
Well, repeat the same thing, put it on wash, rinse, and repeat. And just keep saying it and saying it and saying it in hopes to get blocked so they can run back and say, hey, I offered him resources and he didn't want them, he blocked me. I've dealt with that a lot. Hey, Daniel, how are you doing? They don't do points here. They are not in a point system type thing. Only thing I can tell you about a week is that it costs $380 and I've got $32 of it. This is not a build up points, get a free night type location. Motel 6 in Dyersburg was the same way. We stayed there for 28 days straight, 2 or 3 times, and had no points built up. And I'm trying my best not to let them get to me, but it's like, man, I don't feel good. I'm stressed about this. I don't feel good. That is an insane amount of points. But it's like, I don't know if we're going to get the help this time. And then if we don't get the help, I don't know what we're going to do, to be honest with you. I don't know what direction we're going to go in because we're new in this city. I don't know. Oh, that sounds like a really cool job. I guess you sent it to me through you sent me a virus over the phone. Daniel, I've got to have it by Monday morning. I'm paid up till Monday. So I got to have it. I got to have it by then. And when I tell you from the bottom of my heart, the only thing I want to do right now is find a job, get to work, and stop having to come over here and ask for any help because I want to be left alone from these other groups. I just want to be left alone. I want a normal life again. I just want to. I just want a normal life again. I just want to get up, go to work, come home, go to the gym, eat supper, relax, repeat. That's not much to ask for in life. I can 100% blame it on them if they're the ones that got me fired. So that's why we're sitting in a whole new town, and I'm trying applications every day and places and going to interviews in a whole different town for that same reason. So if they sent the letters and made the phone calls that got me fired, I can 100% blame each and every one of the trolls who did it. Because there's not a doubt in my mind I wouldn't still be working at Harbor Freight. Because I like the job. I like the people I work with. I like the job. Enjoy the hours. That is a lot of points. Now, we stayed at the Days Inn back in Dyersburg, and we got points for that place. And that was kind of the downfall there was I was using them to get discounted days. I cashed them in and got some free days. And the guy there didn't like that. So 28 days came up. We had to move. We left. Stayed gone for a little while. Just needed a spot for one night, and he wouldn't let us get another room because we cashed in too many points. Tina, you can go to my page and look at the letter they sent to Harbor Freight where they was threatening to unalive me if I was working there. If they walked in, they was going to unalive me. They would call in and make threats. Call them with false reports. But the letter was the final straw in the trolls. And it's posted on my page, so anybody can just stroll over and look at it. What you doing, cutie patootie? She's been so quiet. We was both working at McDonald's, and they cost us both of them. Sorry, I got tongue tied. They cost both of us that job by calling in. They called in and said I was in uniform in the parking lot begging for money after my shift on a day I wasn't even working. And they started making comments on Facebook on that and tagging the owner of the McDonald's we worked at in it. And yeah, so me and my wife both got fired. That's awful nice of him, Miss Paula. She probably doesn't help anybody but herself. And I do not mind people asking questions. I don't mind if you want to come in and speak your mind. I don't mind it. I don't like the rudeness. I'm not going to put up with it. I've had a pretty crappy day. I'm not going to put up with any kind of rudeness. Carla, we are in a room now. We have the room tomorrow. I have till Monday to come up with $348, or we will not have a room. And then I don't know how it plays out. I really don't. Yeah. We just moved here. We just moved to a different city. We're trying to get on our feet here in this city. I'm trying to find a job here. I don't have the money to keep moving. I don't have the money to move. I didn't see anybody mention moving either. You said there was 2 people here who have points. I didn't see anybody say anything about moving. Moving hotels. Okay. It's very limited hotels here. Heather, no, they will not. Like I said, we're in a totally different city now. I'm on that. I've been to temp agencies. I've put in applications. I've been to interviews. You're good, Jamie. Pressure is building up behind my eyes again. Not as bad as it was earlier. If we go up there and book for anything less than the solid week, it doesn't secure us having the room other than the nights we've paid for at that moment. If we go up there and we say, hey, we want to pay for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, then it doesn't secure anything past Wednesday for us.
You have a smiley face? It's cold.
Oh. It's not cold.
It is. But they didn't come back in the front, right?
That's a hard question right there, Jesse, because I like Chargers, but I like Civics too. I wish I never would have got rid of my Civic. That was really ice cold. That would feel so good on my eyes. Miss Civic's going to be easier on gas, but a Charger is just a Charger. I mean, come on. It's such a nice car. Yeah, anything we get's going towards the road, guys. I said, I've got $32 right now. I need help in the biggest way. I need any kind of help between right now at 9:52 on Saturday night till Monday to come up with $348 more. Anything helps. $1, $2, $5. It's just anything gets us closer to The Go helps out, guys. It does. Yeah, I'd probably keep the Civic on that one. I'd keep my Civic on that. I'd have to be going for the same year or newer. But that's me. You got to do what makes you happy in life. If that Charger makes you happy, then go get that Charger.
Let's get their Charger.
Jessie.
Oh.
She's got that Civic.
Yeah.
She's thinking about trading it in for a Charger.
Oh, okay. What year?
What year is the Charger? I forget the year. The Civic's what? You say the Civic was a 16? Civic's a 15, Charger's a 2010. Still a nice model. Mountain Love, the weekly is $380. I have $32 of it, and that's what I'm trying to desperately piece together. The other $348. If I paid it out daily, I'd run into about. Let me do the math in my head here. I run into about $430. It's about $50 cheaper to pay it by the week. And it secures me. It says, we blocked this room out. It's going to be a long-term. They're blocked out for this week. The next week's already blocked out, so unless they don't come up here and pay it, then they open the room up. If I pay Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, they open the room up for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and anybody can come in and book the room out from underneath me. That's why it is so important for us to come up with the full amount to keep the room for the full week. You're fine, Jesse. You're fine. I needed a little reset on that. For me, though, I'd have to keep the Civic unless the Charger was like midnight blue, something like that. Then it might be a little bit harder to trade because I love midnight blue on a Charger. Whew, excuse me, guys. It's red. It'd be a little bit easier for me to say keep the Civic. Yeah, weekly is cheaper than paying by the day, and it gives that security of getting hot. It gives the security of the room is blocked out for us, and it can't be rented out from underneath us. So. But any help at all from anybody would be appreciated, guys. So you probably just turn that fan this way. Oh, man. I'll foresee a couple of minute drills in my near future. Knock myself out with them. And Probably stare at the ceiling all night long, to be honest with you guys. Don't have any NyQuil. I'm at the mercy of taking what I have. So, whew. I tell you, I don't know what is going on with this. I'm trying to sit here and look somebody up, and every time I click on videos, top users ask anything on her phone, it's giving me some kind of warning thing about you're not alone. Yeah, everything I'm getting is going towards the. Hang on one second. Got to type. I got to say this one out. Valstim. Valstim. Okay. I don't know. It's weird. Like I'm trying to look up somebody's name. It's when you're 99% sure you're being trolled by somebody. I'll go to her phone sometimes and I'll type it in and I'll look it up. But Tracy Dawn, that's the third time you've popped in here today, and that's the third time you've been condescending. So you don't have to imagine anything else. Andrew, yes, I did, and I sent you a friend request on it. I thought you already got it. I thought you already realized it. Oh, I'm sorry for talking through y'all. Huh?
It's just that.
Boy, I was just talking away and realized I was still muted. Um, Man, I done said some deep stuff over here and was muted. Andrew, I sent that to you. I hope you can find it. If not, I'll go back and look again. But I know I'm pretty sure I did. Um, Jesse, for me, I would keep the Civic. I'm a Civic guy. I like imports. I thought I hit the button to unmute, and I didn't realize it stayed muted. But what I was saying was, like, at the end of the day, like, I'm not driving the vehicle, so you got to do what's going to make you smile. Like, if you get behind the wheel of that Charger and you're smiling bigger than you are in the Civic, then the Charger's the car for you. You know, you got to do what makes Jesse happy. Um, so, but for me, I'm a Civic guy. I believe you could put a brand new Civic and a brand new Charger in front of me, and I'd take the Civic 10 times out of 10. I like Hondas. I like imports. So it's just but again, it's like, if this Charger makes you happy, get the Charger. You see what it's doing?
Yeah, I think it's, yeah. Somebody trying to be funny.
So it's like when you go to look a profile up, it gives you the same thing on everything.
Oh, really?
That's what I was telling you.
Oh, I didn't look at it. I didn't look at any other ones. I just looked at the
You
one.
can't look up this profile from the inbox, babe.
I understand that.
You got to go to where you're watching your videos,
Yes, I did that.
and you got to hit the.
I did that.
Okay, then you got to type in the name I told you,
Yes, I did that.
and then like it goes from video, user, everything across there is giving the same message.
Mm-hmm.
You are not alone. You know somebody who does this, you know. So it's weird. Bill Stevenson, you have jumped in and out an awful lot tonight, buddy. How's it going, man? You must be getting thumb cramps. Huh?
Oh, well,
Yeah, you was at 24% a while ago. Must be getting thumb cramps from scrolling in and out. I don't know if we're actually physically going to a church in the morning because we're still trying to figure out everything around here. But I will be watching a service in the morning for sure. Thank you for the heart, me, Retha. Not doing too good. Not doing too good at all. I've been sick all day, all night last night, and then at this point, that's flat out what it would be is a miracle. Um, we're not going to have a place to live. I'm having my moments where I get stuffed up. So earlier, I feel better than I did earlier, but we need to make that pet so bad. We'll make it. We'll make it before we lay down. Because the second cover shouldn't be on the bottom, on half the bed. We're starting to get used to the new area. We like it. Again, it's new, So it's basically don't know half the places to go. Don't know how to get to most of them. Everywhere we go, it's GPS. I have called around to a lot of churches, and it seems to be the whole. Well, we used to help with hotels, but your middle cover is like way down here.
That's okay.
Uh, but we don't anymore. Did find a couple that would help with food boxes though, so there's that. You getting ready to go to sleep over there? But take take some people and you put them in a hotel room and they do bad, it ruins it for everybody who's just needing the help, and you know sucks. But back in Dyersburg, the one place that used to help with hotel rooms, somebody got in there, trashed the hotel room out, left them on the hook for a bunch of money having to get it fixed, and they decided that was the last straw open with hotels. So but I'm not going to be on much longer. It's been a long day. I don't feel I don't feel good at all. So okay. Well, I can go in and see the block list when I'm live, can I? It's in $1. Want me to unblock them? I don't mind them. If they got it blocked by accident, I don't mind. It happens. Um, well, you mod. That's what I can see. Did you already plug your phone and unplug it at the same time?
Yeah.
No, Andrew, I sent you a message. I sent you a message on it. I can go to where like you're sharing. How do I share? That's not it. Go to share. Hey, that's pretty daggum smart right there. Now I just got to remember the name. Y'all bear with me. Yeah, but it was. So that puts us up to $33. It leaves us at $347 left to pay for the room. If anybody would like to help us out with anything towards that, it would be appreciated. And no, that's not a joke. Like I said, I tried to be 100% transparent with you guys. They did send $1. They said, hey, will you unblock my account? And it told me their account, but right now I'm not seeing it on your phone. You unblock it for $10.99? Well, I'm not seeing the name. And I got her phone, and I'm looking through it, and the name's not matching anything that's in the list. Guys, just bear with me. Y'all bared with me this long. Do 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 do. It'd be so much easier to find somebody in the block list if we didn't have to deal with all these crazy people on here who makes up these trash accounts just to get on here to say something stupid, just to get blocked. Okay. Not finding it on there. It's not on the block list. Thank you. Can somebody do me a favor? Can somebody please go into your page where you see the videos where like you're going to type in somebody's name? Type in their name and see if that comes up or if this little "you are not alone" thing keeps coming up on the page. Can somebody do that for me? Because just any name of somebody you watch, because it's absolutely doing it to everybody I do this to. I think it is. Let me double check some stuff here. Oh boy, that's a good one there. Oh, that's good. Okay, type in the name. Y'all do this for me. This is actually this is genius. Whoever did it, smart. If it does this to everybody else, type in DDDEE 26929. And y'all tell me what that does. DEE 26929. Shows what I'm saying. See, I type in 26. Let me make sure I'm giving you. Yeah, DEE. Yeah.
You're doing the same thing.
So the person trolled. And then you type the name in, and it takes you to a thing that says "You're not alone." There's a page to help people with eating disorders.
Yeah, I told you to.
But I thought it was something that was messed up. I didn't know why I was doing that. But then I got smart. I don't know why I just turned on your phone and looked it up with someone else's name and pulled their name up like it was nothing. And
did you find what you was looking for, though?
Yeah. So I guess that was an elaborate way of making fun of our weight. Coming in on a troll account that sends you to an eating disorder account.
But here's the thing, though, is there's two different types.
I mean, there's several eating disorders.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not just if you're...
But yeah, that was their way of making a fat joke.
I mean, that's what it was.
Well, when I it just wasn't clicking in my head. I'm running a little slow right now. Sick and tired, and I'm just running a little slow, and it wasn't clicking in my head. What you was saying and what I was reading, I thought something was going on with TikTok, but then I go in to unblock somebody else, and their name pulls up perfect, but then everybody else types that in, and they just wanted to make a fat joke about me. So
that's all they got. That's all they got.
Yeah. So they just want they want to keep pushing me until I break, and I have this big fit on here, and then they can post it. Oh, this is how Tim really is. He's not this sweet, innocent Christian guy that he claims to be. See, look, this is the truth. I was a 12-pound baby. I've been big my whole life. I've been made fun of. I've been picked at. I've been called every creative name you can be called for a big guy my whole life. I never dreamed that at the age of 46, I'd be sitting here still being bullied about my size from a bunch of adults. just so you hope to get a reaction out of me to make me mad. It's just like some of the stuff you cowards say behind a keyboard.
Poor kids. I feel sorry for kids.
They make fun of us because we don't have kids.
But I feel sorry for
They
kids.
make fun of us because of our size. They make fun of us because we don't have kids. They make fun of us because the way I say certain words. Nobody's ever made one attempt to find out anything about me on here besides what they want it to be. I do have problems saying certain words. I always have. You know what? I got made fun of with that growing up too. Getting made fun of for being pulled out of class to go to speech therapy so I could say my R's right, my T's right, and then getting made fun of coming back from speech therapy. Yeah. But at 46 years old, sitting here listening to somebody bully me over my size or I don't pronounce a word right, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. There are kids on the playground who know better than to do stuff like that. It's just bullying. I agree. Adult bullies, child bullies, all of them are disgusting.
And they're teaching your kids that it's okay.
You know, just because you throw fair act use on there doesn't mean what you're doing is right. No, I messaged him because instantly it's the troll account. I looked him up 100%. So, yeah. One follower, 2 following, nothing but a troll account. Hey Cindy, I'm not doing too good right now. I'm just
But here's the thing, though,
I'm over this.
is people get made fun of for being plus size. People get made fun of for being too skinny. People get made fun of because they're too white. Or their tans maybe orange. Or, people get made fun of for so many things. So it don't matter if, you have what society calls a perfect body or, because if you're fit, if a woman is fit, they get told they look like a man.
It just gets old at a certain point. It's past old for me. I mean, it's just come on, people. Thank you, Sydney. I appreciate that. It's my And I don't know. I may just be letting this get to me more than it should, but it's just after having a rough day and not feeling good all day long and dealing with bullcrap all day long, it's crazy that somebody is out there rooting that we fail, hoping that we fail, doing everything they can do in their power to make sure we don't succeed and get any kind of help to keep our hotel room. It's crazy to think there's somebody out there who takes the time to spoof me to another page just to make fun of my size. You know, we're supposed to be adults, but that happens. I do, Cindy. I 100%. I know there's a lot of people out there who wants to see us do better, wants to see us win. Y'all want to get on here and hear good news from us instead of the it's been a bad day stuff. But it's like I'm absolutely to the point on this app to where it's just I don't know. I just don't want to be on this app anymore. But it's a necessity right now because we need help. It's like I just want to get on here one day and share news that, hey guys, we're doing it. You know, I landed a good job. We're hotel's taken care of every week, guaranteed. We don't worry about food. We don't worry about this, and we're actually starting to live. I just want to get on here and share that one day, and then I don't think that's too much to be asking for. And just be left alone. I just want to be left alone by these people. But I would bet my bottom dollar that before I get off this live, there's already been stuff wrote about me, making fun of me because, oh, Tim got his feelings hurt. Yeah, you're right. I did get my feelings hurt. I'm only a person. I'm only flesh and blood, and it happens. So, yeah. Can only push somebody so far until they just it just breaks them. So, but tonight, once I settle down and I lay there and I'm saying my prayers, I'm gonna pray for these people. I'm gonna pray that their hearts get softened. Jesus said to pray for your enemies like you pray for your friends, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Might not be verbatim, but I'm pretty close to that. So, tonight when I lay down and I'm saying my prayers before I go to sleep, I'll definitely throw those people in there and pray for them. Pray that the good Lord softens their heart. Because I tell you, the last thing I want to do is to be standing in front of the pearly gates and having to answer to some stupid comment I made on TikTok. And to know that my actions on an out towards somebody that I don't even know is going to keep me from those streets of gold. You know, but that's okay. I know how they're going to spend all of this. That wasn't none of us. That's Angela. It's you commenting on everything. They've got it played out in their heads that you have all these different accounts that you'll come in and you're making these accounts and you're being rude. And you're saying these rude comments so it looks bad on them and people feel sorry for me. They got you and Jesse pinned out that's what you are doing. Jesse's in the lives 99% of the times, blocking the people coming in. Hey, Crystal. I got blood pressure meds I need to take. 106 people watching. I don't know who's streaming me. I don't know if I'm being streamed. Crystal, it is a horrible night. So, all right. Well, there was a little glimpse of what this app can do to your mental state. Because it sure as hell has broken me down today. Shell Bell, I would definitely say don't go live. Not on this app anyway. Even if you're not doing anything wrong, somebody will find a reason to attack you. I've never in my life seen so much hate. You know. Me too, Cindy. These people don't know me from anybody, and 90% of them who don't like me and Angela has never taken one second to get to know us. They just listen to what someone else has said and went, they said it, so it must be true. You're going to accept the one who accepted your challenge, or should they post your chicken? I don't care. You have no picture. You have no name. Do you really think you were looking for your 15 minutes of fame so you can be patted on the head like a good little boy? I did the whole pat and everything. By the awareness community, so you can be accepted by them, so you can be somebody. Is that what you're doing? I know that's what you're doing. Because even on your other page, yep, I blocked your main. I blocked your other 12 that you messaged me on. And I'm blocking this one. Because in the sense of making you TikTok famous, I'm not your Huckleberry tonight. People trying to get on here and be creators, and they can't create nothing. They see people doing this by awareness, so they decide they want to be awareness too, and then that's what you get. You get a bunch of people on here who think they're in an awareness group, trying to make a name for themselves, and to get into that group, so they got a little bit of fame on here. The guy's name is Puppy Power, if anybody's wondering. He usually comes in with the exact same name as picture on every live. Me and him actually had a conversation in DMs. He wanted to, since you didn't RSVP, then let me go ahead and show you the door. He wanted to ask a couple of questions to clear the air. And I was like, oh, talk. We can talk. And he'd ask me a question. I'd answer it and be like, you're not right about that. How you going to ask me a question about something I did and tell me I'm wrong? I asked another question, I answered it, but no, this is what they said about you, so, why can't you just say the truth? So if you're going to come in here with a predetermined idea that everything I say is wrong, and I'm lying, then nothing I say is ever going to change your mind. I've always just said that only I ask, come into the live, get to know me yourself. And then by the end of the live or by the end of your time here, you don't like me, you just don't like me. I've been on too long today. Oh yeah, I know exactly who it is too, though. That's the thing about it, And all that he's wanting is his pat on the head, saying, "Hey, you done a good job, son. Now you're a part of us." You went over and you got a box up on them, and you said this, and you made our point. Now you're one of us, so. Freaking has an E in it, sir. But I'm gonna ask one last time tonight, and I'm spent. I want to go back to 1997. 1997 was such a magical year. It was. The summer of 97, I was about to become a senior in high school. I had a Fender Stratocaster. It was a beautiful guitar. I had an Ibanez Wizard. It was a beautiful guitar. A beautiful PV amp. Me and you was dating.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Angela was dating in 1997. Stayed with my aunt and uncle a lot during the week because my dad worked a lot. So, like 1997 would have been. I graduated in 98. 97 was graduated in May of Is it May? Yeah, May of '98, I believe it was. So partial of my senior year was in '97. That was a perfect time in life. It was late '97. I turned 18 years old. Had a nice little money racket at school. Nostalgia is not going to. Yeah, well, you're right, but it's nice to think back every once in a while. You sitting here this whole time, and that's the only thing you came up with? Like you came in here like a long time ago. It is good to have memories. At the end of the day, that's what's all you. That's all you're going to leave this world with is memories. You know, you can have all the money in the world and go buy all the expensive things, but you know, you're going to take those memories with you. You're not going to take anything else with you. Me and Angela are high school sweethearts. Well, she didn't go to my high school, but we started dating when we were 16 years old. So, you just decided to take the time that we're all in here just reminiscing, talking about, the perfect time in our life, what we think is the perfect time to kind of pop up, kind of be a little smart Alex. So, yeah, my comment was that you stayed in here that long and that's all you came out with. And it doesn't seem like I was the only one you offended in this chat. So, sorry about the coughing, guys. Trying to get the phone away from my mouth before I cough. I'm not like holding it like I'm talking on the phone, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. All right, people. Let's stay. Listen, I got to remember this. A while ago, I slipped pretty hard on it, but that's what they're wanting to go back and forth on. If we don't give them the power, they don't have it, right? I gave them a little power a while ago, and shouldn't have. I've given them power a couple of times today and shouldn't have. So thank you guys for taking up for us, taking up for me and everything on here. They went to that guy's juggler. I appreciate it. I mean, it definitely shows you guys care about us. But we've got to be better than what we're complaining about. That's what, and I'm saying that to myself, guys. I'm saying that to myself. I come on here and I say to myself, don't give them any power, because the minute you give them the power, they've got you. But at the end of the day, like I said before, I'm flesh and bone. I appreciate that, Cindy. I appreciate Anna. I appreciate Shellbell, Cindy, all you guys for taking up for us. Um, appreciate that. Some people want an argument, and it makes them more pissed when you don't give them the argument. Oh, awesome, Deborah. I learned a long time ago, though, you don't ask a woman how old she's going to be. Yeah, let me go ahead and say happy birthday, too, just in case I don't see you on that day on here. No, Sammy, that's not what was said. If you just slow down and listen, besides running and making a fake account, you'd have heard me say to them, let's don't sink to their level, and let's don't give them the power. So, hey Jesse, welcome back. I'm about to get off here though. I don't feel good. I gotta take my blood pressure meds. I got to help the toots make up this bed. I've got to hope for a night where I'm not staring at the ceiling all night long. Thank you guys. We're going to pray for a miracle. Again, before I get off here, guys, anybody wants to help with anything towards the room, we could definitely use the help. Okay. So, I'm going to try to get some rest tonight, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, I guess. I got to keep pushing it forward until something happens, right? So, you guys have a good one. Good night, y'all.